Hello there. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to properly SEO optimize your WordPress website. The first thing that you need to know and understand is that Google search traffic is the most important yet overlooked source and tool for generating traffic. And here's the bottom line. About 86% of all consumers looking into purchasing a product or service will first do online research. 87% of those same consumers will not make an actual purchase before looking at your website. So what does this tell you? Well, what it should tell you is just how important it is to properly optimize your WordPress website. Now, even though the optimization of your WordPress website is in fact very important, it is also very important that you do not let yourself get overwhelmed. Why? Because SEO, search engine optimization, is not something that you're going to get overnight results from. You need to look at the big picture. It needs to be part of your overall marketing plan, as far as adding new content, tweaking your content, improving upon things within your website, finding things that work for you, that generate traffic for you. And plus, it's never reliable 100% because Google's always tweaking their algorithm, so you're going to find that your search results, vary. They're going to go up and down, up and down. So you're going to also have to play along with it and also tweak some of the things that you do. So you need to look at it as part of the bigger picture. Now, first things first, before you get all gung-ho and try to dive into this SEO optimization thing, take a step back and take a deep breath, okay? Because we need to make sure that some fundamental things with your website are in order. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time and spinning your wheels. And that's the last thing you want to do. As a marketer, time is probably your worst enemy because you don't have enough of it in the day. So you need to make sure that your time is being used wisely, properly, and the most efficiently for you and your business. So what I put together is a 10-point checklist here to make sure that your site is in good health. And once you have verified all of these things, then you can actually start diving into the actual optimization of your WordPress website. First step in your 10-point website health checklist is to set up your Google Webmaster Tools from your Google Support Desk. The second thing you're going to want to do is to upload an SEO plugin. I recommend Yoast. It's a very good plugin. I use it for all my sites, and everything that you need is basically free. The third thing that you're going to want to do is go ahead and set up your Google Analytics so you can actually track and monitor your incoming traffic. What good is traffic if you cannot monitor it, right? That's why you need Google Analytics. Next thing you're going to want to do is give your backlinks a check. See where you stand as far as backlinks on your website. There's plenty of free sites that you can check your backlinks. Go to Open Site Explorer. It's completely free, and just see where you stand. The next thing that you actually want to do is organize your robots.txt file. And for more details on that, I'll have more details in the actual checklist, which will be a free download. But for now, I'm just kind of going through the checklist 1 through 10. Now, after you've checked out your backlinks to see where you stand there, you're going to want to also check out your website permalinks. Now, the next thing that you're going to want to do after you check your website permalinks is you're going to want to find yourself a free social sharing app. There's plenty of them available. Monarch, Kiwi Social, even WP Social Sharing. You can find one that's completely free that fits best your needs. The next thing on the checklist is actually something that gets overlooked a lot, but the actual load time and speed of your website is very important. So you're going to definitely want to go ahead and find a site that you can just enter your URL and check your actual website load time. You can go to webpagetest.org. That should be able to do you right. And then you also probably want to upload a cache plugin so you can delete your cache, and that will speed up your website load times also. And last but not least, you're going to want to make sure that you check your website theme. You're going to want to make sure that your website theme is responsive and SEO friendly. There's plenty of good themes out there, but beware, because there's plenty of crappy themes out there. In the actual guide that you're going to get a free download of, I will refer you to a bunch. There's a list of about 30, I believe, really good themes that are both SEO friendly and responsive. Now, once you've went through this little 10-point checklist, you should have a pretty good understanding of the actual health of your website and where you actually stand. And at this point, you can actually start to formulate an SEO plan for your website. And that's what we're actually going to do next. One of the biggest pieces of advice I can give you is don't just go out there and wing it. Plan out your content and work your keywords around your content. Okay? You're going to want to have some kind of a checklist, some kind of a format or a form to actually keep track of your posts, list your keywords, and just keep everything organized. And trust me when I tell you that it'll make things a million times easier. I will have a free checklist download within the 10-point checklist. So it'll be in there along with all the extras, just to help you get through that 10-point checklist, because it's very important that you don't skip any steps and don't half step anything, because in the long run you're only hurting yourself. If you follow everything step by step, you'll be able to set yourself up good and formulate a really nice plan that will actually be effective for you in generating traffic and building a nice list. Now, when you're formulating an SEO plan and building content on your WordPress website, there's a lot of different things you got to look at. And one of those things is obviously a content plan. What source of content are you going to use? Or I should say, what sources? Is the majority of your content going to come from videos? Is it going to come from blog posts, case studies, ebooks? You should actually use a little bit of everything and mix it up and build your keywords around your content. And you should also highlight your best pieces of content, because in the end, that is what is going to attract people to actually sign up for your list when they visit your website. Because what's the point of optimizing your website? The end result, what you're trying to do is actually generate leads, get them to sign up for something. And the bottom line is, why do you optimize your WordPress website? Because if you do not, they're never going to find you to actually sign up for your offer. And that's the whole point. That's why we develop a plan. So content is very important. Building the keywords around that content is very important. Having a steady stream of content is very important. Content, content, content. I can't say it enough, so I'll say it again. Content, content, content is very important. And you got to remember, it's not an overnight thing. You're not going to see overnight results. This is something that you got to work at. It's a long-term plan, and you got to kind of nibble away at it and just keep doing a good job and make the best content you can and track your results. And then you can kind of find out what's the best pieces of your content, which ones you should highlight on your website and such. But that's where you go from there. You build your plan, formulate your content, have a plan organized, written down, follow it to a T, and you will see results. Well, hey, I just want to take this time to thank you for watching the video. I hope you've definitely gotten something out of it. Like I said, if you follow the plan and follow the steps, you'll definitely start to see results over time. They'll come gradually, but they'll come steady as long as you work your plan. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead, click that button, which will take you to a page, and you can actually download that 10-point checklist, which will actually make things so much easier for you, especially getting started. Organization is the most important thing, especially when you're getting started with this, because this is so important. This is like going to make or break you. I mean, the SEO of your website can literally make or break you. It's the best way to build your list is to drive people to your website and have them sign up for your offer there. So go ahead, download it. If you have any questions, go ahead, shoot me an email. Info@internetmarketersinstitute.com or sales@brandvisioninc.com. Either way, always here to help. If I can answer any questions or help you out, I'll definitely do that. Thanks for watching. Be a pal and go ahead and share this video. Appreciate that too. Thanks.